Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a video that Samantha Ravndahl did. It was called Using Old Makeup. I'll link her video down below, but I was very inspired and thought I would do my version of this video. I put a little twist on it. She used products in her collection that could or could not be expired, and I did my own little twist on it. So if this sounds like something you'd like to watch and you would like to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, so I did a little bit of my own version of this using old makeup. So Samantha did like expired makeup, or makeup in her collection that was expired, and for the most part I don't really have expired makeup. But I do have some makeup that is dangerously close to the end of its life. And I also have makeup that is not new. So I really wanted to focus on products that have not been released in the last, like, I don't know, 5 years, 3 to 5 years. So I'm still using old makeup, even though it's not all like expired old makeup. It's just old releases, basically. So that's my spin. Okay, I know it's not exactly like hers, but we're still gonna have fun here. We're still gonna have fun. I do have my skincare on. Yeah, so let's just jump into the makeup. So the very first thing is my Too Faced Hangover RX, and it looks like this. Definitely an oldie but a goodie. They've released kind of like updates to this line recently, but this primer itself is an older primer. It's a hydrating primer. I talk about it a lot here on my channel, and if you're new, I have dry skin, so I usually like hydrating or dewy or something along those lines. If it says hydration or glow, it's mine. It's gonna be mine. Alright, so that's just a nice base. This is something that is nearing the end of its life, and it's in a project pan, and it's also super not new by any means. It is the Fit Me. This one is the Dewy and Smooth, and mine is 120 Classic Ivory. It's a little dark for me right now, but we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna do it. So, ooh, I rinsed my sponge and then left it over by the sink. I'll be right back. Okay, I just have the Eco Tools sponge. I decided I really like sponges that are flat, and I think that's why I've been so obsessed with the Morphe one, even though it's like falling apart and I don't love it. I think I just like when they're flat. I don't know. It's just a working theory. We're gonna shake this up. This has never really been the right color for me, hence why I've never really worn it, and plus this cap is so scary. Okay, there we go. We did pretty good. Let's see if this is enough. It might be okay. I've been doing this like around the perimeters of my face, and then doing like a lighter one down the center of my face, just to try to make it work a little bit better. The smell of this is very interesting. Like, it's always been okay, it's always been very interesting. It's kind of like a fresh smell. Kind of weird to explain, but this is a very natural finish, but it does have a little bit of a glow to it. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna do just like a little bit more on the face. It's very natural. I would say light to medium coverage. Nothing in the heavy coverage department. I don't even personally think you could build it up that much. But if you wanted to try, I believe in you. I mean, the color's not awful. It's just not 100% there, but it's not bad. It's not bad. These earrings are from Target. I think a New Day. I hauled them a few months back in a Target haul. But I like them. I've said before how like my ears used to have 3 piercings, but one's closed up, so now I'm doing like this 3 on one, 2 on the other situation. Alright, we're starting to look a little greasy, more so than dewy. We're gonna move along. We might have just used one expired product. I'm not 100 about that, but let's move on to concealer. For concealer, this particular bottle is not old, but it is an older product. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and mine is in light neutral. And this is, again, another summer color. So we're gonna put it under the eyes. I'm curious, do you guys, A, have expired makeup? And if so, what products do you have? Or are you pretty good about using up your stuff? Y'all know I'm on a frugal trend here. Frugal train. I quit my job to pursue my dreams, which is fitness full-time. And so I am doing training both in person and online, and also working through being able to do other things like online accountability groups, challenge groups, that kind of thing. So just the transition of giving up a stable career job to do my own thing, it came with a little pay cut. Just a little pay cut, all right? Okay, we're still eating over here, but there was a little pay cut for the shop. The shopping got cut, all right? So I've been really trying to just enjoy what I have, both makeup, clothes, around the house, been organizing and cleaning, and I've been filming it to start sharing it with you guys as well, and just kind of bring you along as part of this. I posted an Aldi haul, which got really good views. It got good views, so it tells me people are interested in that kind of stuff. So I'll just keep sharing my broke life, frugal life with y'all. Okay, ain't no thing. All right, so that is put in, and I'm totally just being sarcastic about being broke. Like I'm being silly, but also sad because we're not makeup shopping. I'm just sassy, okay? I'm just sassy. This product is a little bit older in my collection, and it's also a little bit older on the market. It is the Maybelline Fit Me. Mine is in 05 Fair. And I'm almost done with it. I just need to like start panning it or something. But, you know, I get distracted. We are going to first set under the eyes. Got this Real Techniques brush. Their new updated version of this line, I'm blanking on what it's called. It looks so cute! Oh my gosh. I love it. I was like, ooh, I need that. I need that. But I haven't gotten it. Oh, there we go. This foundation feels so like sticky. Very sticky. Alright, and then I'm going to take this on, just going to use, I want to actually just go ahead and set the rest of my face. I haven't been setting my face a lot in the summer because it's so hot out, and I don't know, for some reason I just like not setting it a lot in the summer, but this foundation feels very sticky, so I at least wanted to set it a little bit. Same collection of brushes, but just a little bit bigger. We're going to put it all over my face. So last weekend I was organizing my closet, which I did not film it because I was very much just like lazily doing it, and I was watching this show. It's like the most brilliant thing ever. So on YouTube I've gotten into watching room makeovers. So now my home screen is suggesting a lot of that kind of thing. And so one thing it suggested was a TV show that someone had recorded and posted on YouTube. But it is people from Europe. Are they British? I don't remember exactly. But they are OCD about their cleaning, and they've like had their own little like issues with cleaning. And they clean their house like, you know, 20 times a day, like same room, that kind of thing. They came over to America to clean houses of hoarders. And it ends up being like kind of therapy for both parties, like showing the people with OCD that like they need to chill out, but also showing them compassion towards people who may have a house that has some hoarder tendencies in it. And they kind of just meet in the middle. And they find like this, like every show is kind of like the same format, but they kind of find this common ground where they start respecting each other, and then they really start to make progress, and then they really make big changes in the house. And so I'm like just chilling. It's a Saturday on my couch. No, I was in my bed. And I'm like, oh, that could be interesting. And about 10 minutes into it, my whole room was destroyed. So I kept watching it until I got done with the closet. So I think I already love cleaning videos on YouTube, but I might need to go back and put that one up. They have so many episodes, and just really get that motivation going. Okay, I have some oldies I'm about to shout out at ya. Okay. First up is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. She is one of my favorites. She's probably the oldest bronzer in my collection, but we're gonna go in with another Real Techniques brush. Sorry, my brushes are not clean, but we're just gonna do a light bronzing here. Oh yeah, I've actually really been enjoying playing in my collection. I will say, as fun as buying new makeup is, it can be a little bit overwhelming to use a bunch of new makeup and to figure out my feelings on it, and then there's like this pressure that like, oh my gosh, I just spent so much money on it, I need to use it, and it's just kind of like overwhelming. I feel like not adding anything to my collection is allowing me to just explore and play more, and to be also more creative with what I have. So it's been really fun for the most part. All right, this is also this is probably my oldest highlighter. I can't be 100 because I don't really remember when I bought this stuff, but I really think it's one of my oldest ones, because when I first got into makeup, I was with someone who was not Jared, and I kind of use that as my timeline of like when we broke up and then Jared and I got together. I can pretty much remember what makeup I bought when I was with my ex and when I've been with Jared, and I've been with Jared for over 3 years, or just at 3 years or something like that. And so I'm like, okay, this was pre-Jared, so I know it's at least 3 years old, and then this is post-Jared or, you know, since I met Jared, so that's like less than 3 years old. So this is pre-Jared. So it's at least 3 years old, but this is the Gellar Ballerina, and I love this. This is one of my favorite highlighters. Well, it was. I think it might be dying a little bit, because last time I pulled it in my weekly makeup basket, I didn't notice it being as wow as I remember, but I don't feel ready to like separate from it. And you can see right now, she's still got something happening here. So we're just going to do tops of the cheek, tops of the eyes, brows, lip, nose, chin, and we might come back to it, but that's all we're going to do right now. Okay, and then for blush, I recently pulled this in a weekly makeup basket, and I think hands down this is probably one of my oldest blushes, but it is Dallas blush by Benefit, and it's depending on your skin tone, could be a contour, could be a bronzer, or it could be a blush. I can kind of use it as like a bronze blush, is there like a combined word for that, like bronze tour? Is there like a blush I don't know, but this is the color, and we're gonna take my It Cosmetics with Ulta brush and stamp it in. It does have like a little bit of a pink rosy tone, and I just like to stamp it on. This is a nice blush to use if you don't want to use bronzer that day, and just kind of have like a 2-in-1 done type of situation. So yes, it's looking good. And this one, I will say I have to be careful because it can start to look a little bit muddy on me, but that is what she looks like. It looks good. And then I always like to, after I have all that done, go back in with my powder brush and just kind of go around the edges of everything to, you know, just let it all melt together and have no harsh lines. Okay, I zoomed you guys in because y'all, Naked 3 by Urban Decay, hands down the oldest eyeshadow palette in my collection. This was the very first one I ever bought, ever. So obviously this was pre-Jared. This is probably 5 or 6 years old, and this could, depending on who you talk to, be in the expired category, but she's not going anywhere. So let's go ahead and prime my eyes with an oldie MAC Painterly. This is the paint pot. This is an old product, but this particular one is not old. I got it was spring 21 Days of Beauty by Ulta, and I absolutely love it. It's the only eye primer that I have at this point, so yes. Okay, the very first thing I like to do with this palette is go in with the light color, which is Strange, and set my whole eyelid with this. And then I always go in with like the same color combos. I like to put Limit and Nooner in the crease. I'll either mix them together or do the lighter one Limit first and then Nooner. You know, we switch it up. But I think what I'm going to do is take Limit, the lighter one, and do it above my crease. And then I'll take Nooner and put it directly in my crease. With a more dense brush, we'll go in with Nooner, and put that in the crease. I'm going to step away from this palette and grab my Urban Decay Solstice. I just talked about this in my weekly makeup basket, talking about Sephora picks. It is this one right here, but I think with the pink shades that we have put on the lid, this will look really stunning on the lid. Yes, there she is. Y'all. Clean up the edges. Love it, love it. I think we might just, pretty smoky, but I think we might just like stop here. I'm about to roll up to the gym to train some girls. Who, me? Okay, I'm going to put on Lash Paradise for mascara. I'm going to do my brows with the Gimme Brow, and then I'm going to touch them up with the It Brow Power. So I will be back. Alright guys, I put on my mascara, my brows, and I of course sprayed my face with the all-nighter. I don't care how old this thing is. I don't care how many new sprays come out. This one is still amazing. So that is on my face. My hair is just down today. It's gotten so much healthier since I colored it back to like my natural color. It's been about a month and it's just looking more healthy and less like fried from bleach. But I do want to talk about a lip color. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. This is one that might legitimately be expired. But this is Bare Minerals Mauvelous Moxie, and this one is in Livewire. I love these glosses. I love them almost as much as my Buxom, which is saying a lot. But this is a like natural color. Still smells good. This was in my, that was sloppy. This was in my work bag and I just emptied it and found some makeup. Alright guys, this is the final look using old makeup. Do I look 2012, 2014, but in 2019? Like, how are we looking over here? So everything, I mean the foundation still feels like tacky even though we put all that powder on it. But I think that will dry down a little bit. But other than that, I think everything looks like natural and cute. And you know, she's looking good. This makeup held up. Right? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this using old makeup. I really appreciate Sam coming up with the idea and inspiring me. I know she doesn't know who I am, but that's okay. The inspiration still traveled over to me and I am grateful. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, do you have any makeup from 2014? Or, you know, run up here. Do you? Because you know this is like, this is 2014 right here. This is 2014. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!